Friday night baseball now from the Big A, Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Oakland A's and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. The Athletics have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this.
Look, play ball. Ow. There you go.
Into the box now, Terry Velasquez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The Angels, the center fielder, Terry Velasquez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit to third. De La Cruz takes it in. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He's averaging over an RBI game over his last 10. And I'll tell you what, that's being a total difference maker. It seems like every time he has a runner on base, he's relaxed. He understands what he's trying to do, and he's driving most of it in. Very dangerous right now.
And now for the Angels, Lee Weaver. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Swung on and missed. That strike 2. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Lee Weaver becomes out number 2 this inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Batting third.
Standing in now, baseman, Brian Leary. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3. Still no score. Second inning upcoming from the Big A, but first here's Heidi Watney with more on the forecast.
Well, Matt, unfortunately, the rain that we're experiencing now is not expected to go away, and it's likely going to get worse. However, the umpiring crew has told me they believe the game will get in, although a delay sounds like a likely possibility.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Alfred De La Torre, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Here it comes. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And guys, this starting pitcher right here is in the top 5 in the league in strikeouts. And what does that tell me? That tells me that his defense cannot fall asleep in this one. They better go through their pre-pitch routine. They better stay on their toes and stay engaged in this one in case something finds a barrel.
Next will be the designated hitter,
Batting
Javier
fifth.
Montañez.
The
And you can
designated
see his
hitter,
home-road splits there.
Javier
He has not fared very well in
Montañez.
front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Here comes the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Batting fifth.
Into the box,
The
Devin
shortstop.
Manning.
Devin.
As the first pitch
Manning.
misses to him, it's ball 1. The average sits at 286 here to start play. 3 homers, 9 driven in. The pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Angels shortstop behind in the count at a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. Angels are gone in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Leading off the inning, Killian Shipley,
And leading
as
off
they'll look
for
to
the
get something
Angels,
going here and even
the
this
third
game up.
baseman.
Hey, we're still in the
Number
early
41.
stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Runs up and gets this one down. De La Cruz is right there. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Julio Castilla.
catcher.
And it's been a real
Julio
struggle for him with the bat so far this
Castilla.
year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Here's the first pitch to him. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up, and it says 0-2.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. At the plate, Orlando Villarreal.
Batting
He'll
ninth,
get to take his first
the right
cuts
fielder,
here.
Orlando Villarreal.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the A's 2 and the Angels nothing. Stepping up now, Terry Velasquez. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat.
Terry.
Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Hit on down the first baseline. To his left, Butler, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Ready now for L.A. Lee Weaver. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. No runs, no hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
That's his 2nd strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Striding into the box, Brian Leary. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
The 0-2 once more is in there. A called strike 3. Angels go down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Alfred De La Torre. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, in still just the first month of the season, but he leads the AL in that department at this juncture.
Now batting, the designated
digging
hitter,
in, Javier Montanez. A ball and no strikes.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Now at the plate, Devin Manning comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Strike 2. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. 15 straight he's retired to start the ball game. 5 innings complete. The A's lead this one 2-0. Leading off the inning, Killian Shipley, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Hooper has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. So the shutout still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Striding in once again, Julio Castilla. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Angels still looking for hit number 1 in the ballgame. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. The next 0-2 gets him looking up around the letters.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Orlando Villarreal. And he fouls this one off. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Still 1-2. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Angels are gone in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Terry Velasquez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Here it comes on 0-2. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location. And the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
The left fielder,
stepping in now,
24.
Lee Weaver. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
The batter, number 14.
Standing in now,
Second baseman,
Brian Leary. Down
Leary.
the third baseline. De La Cruz is there, and the throw's offline as he tried to sweep it up that time, but came up with nothing but a glove full of dust.
Well, as we take another look, you can see that's definitely a throwing error here. The ball bounces right off the infield grass. A nice effort to try and make the save, but it was a tough hop, and he can't bail his teammate out.
Now batting, number 37.
In now, Alfred De La Torre, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
0-2 count, and the pitch fouled off. No runs, no hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. Count remains at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Angels leave 1. They're down 2-0. Now to the plate, Javier Montañez.
And
He's hoping
leading
to
off
avoid
for
the
the
hat
Angels,
trick. He struck out in
the
each of his
designated
first
hitter,
2 plate appearances so
Javier
far. And here's a
Montañez.
fastball called for strike 1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Very brisk pace to the ball game thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. Ready for another shot now. Devin Manning.
Up next for the Angels, the shortstop.
He's ready. Here's the first
Devin
offering.
Manning.
In there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
1 out, nobody on. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
Ready now, Killian Shipley. First two men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Skied into very shallow right. Hooper has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. So stepping in, Julio Castilla, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far.
Castilla.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Fouled away. Strike three. 19 strikeouts for him now.
Yet another strikeout for him on the mound. And fellas, this has been one of his favorite victims tonight. That's the third time he sent him packing, so he's got him pretty well figured out. Not that the rest of this lineup has been much better.
Now batting, right fielder, Orlando Villarreal.
Into the box, Orlando Villarreal, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
Bases are empty, one man out. A bouncer to the left side. De La Cruz gonna have to hurry. Throw on to first is in time, and the Angels are now down to their final out. Ready once again, Terry Velasquez. He is the final man standing in the way of possible history here tonight. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Two-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. Angels down to their last strike. Strike 3 called, and it's over. A no-hitter.
Well, it's something that every pitcher who's ever picked up a baseball dreams about, and he's done it. A no-hit gem in one of the most dominant performances I've seen in a while. He's in the record books forever now.
Well, obviously, after a no-hitter, there's not a whole lot of debate as to the identity of our top player of the game.
Yeah, probably the easiest player of the game decision we'll have to make all year. He got some help along the way from his defense, but all in all, this was his show, and he winds up in the history books with a no-hitter.